Rune farming robot. Now, when I say that, you think one of two things. One, that account's gonna get insta-banned. Oh my god. Or two, oh my god, I need one in my life. Where do I get one? So, I got an email from a University of Tennessee student a couple days ago, and they were like, oh, Jubagel, you should take a look at this video. Let me know if you want one to test it out. Or they were like, would you test it out? I'm really interested to see some more, so what people think of this, what you think of this. And I was like, this is... and I'm trying to figure out my opinion on this, because two different ways. One is people have been trying to bot and getting banned for it for a long time, right? But this is a different way of and I'm not trying to endorse using bots and software to rune farm, because like I said, people have been getting banned from doing this. Now, the way people have been using software though, trying to do this. They've been using software. There's different software where you use Nox or BlueStacks and things like that, and you try to, and you have this software running for you, and people have been getting banned for that. So of course, this has been out. This is not a new thing. Rune farming software. I mean, this one's like a little crazy. It's like doing RTA for you and stuff. But that's been banning people, right? People have gotten banned by doing that. This is working a little differently. Now, this is actually this is just for they said they developed it, and it's just rune farming at the moment. It's not really doing anything else. But the fact that this is like, in the terms of service, Comtrose doesn't want you using any third-party software to do that. But I've also seen actual machines that, like, engineering students have made machines that click different spots on your phone or your tablet when it's time to do things. And they're like, time to do that. They don't actually think and sort things out, but they just, like, keep every single rune you ever get. But this one, it's... And I guess, I don't know, like, I don't know how those work, like, when you're done with the runs, when you're done with the energy, like, you have to come back to the phone and, like, refill you use crystals to refill energy or whatever. I don't know how that works, but I've seen the robots. I wish I could find the link to what I'm talking about before. I couldn't find the link before I was doing the video, but I've seen things like that out there where, I mean, like, you can't really say, Comtrose can't really say, like, oh, it's against the terms of, it's literally a giant finger that clicks the button for you. This, though, this is kind of in between both. This is actually done with a Raspberry Pi. If you guys are not familiar with the Raspberry Pi, this is the Raspberry Pi. It's like a chipset. It's like a baby's first introduction to computer programming, computer engineering, where it's like a little computer. You can do a lot of different stuff with it. It's kind of flexible, but it's pretty cool for like hobbyists and things like that. If you're like if you're interested in getting into computing and engineering and robotics and stuff like that, you should probably, I would, this is more like an endorsement for Raspberry Pi. Raspberry Pi, give me money. But I think it's a really, really cool device, this Raspberry Pi. But this rune farming robot is using this black box up here is the Raspberry Pi, and this is a battery pack, right? So that's what the little things connected to it is, and it's just clicking the buttons for you. Basically, every so often, it's like designed to every so often click the buttons to continue the run, etc., etc. But I don't know. This is at least cooler, more interesting than. I don't want to like endorse this because I don't want people to get banned. I don't know what Comtrose is gonna ban people for. But this is at least an interesting in theory that someone came out and designed this. They coded this little Raspberry Pi to make something to farm runes for them. So I don't know, and I don't know how exactly it works and how Comtrose is checking to see what. Also, Theomars and Giants B10. Can we just address that? You wouldn't need, if you had another Lucian in there, you wouldn't need the Theomars to farm Giants B10 for you. That's gonna cut down the time. The elephant in the room, that's gonna cut down the time right there. But it's at least interesting that that someone's done this. So guys, anyway, like I said, I don't want to endorse it because I don't want to endorse anything that is gonna take this as like just that fun informational, like, oh, this is an interesting thing. Jubagel's showing an interesting thing that someone has created. I'm not saying like, oh, let's try to auto farm bots because it's dangerous. You don't know what they're gonna ban, what they're not gonna ban. It's just at least interesting in theory to see someone make a cool thing. out of Raspberry Pi. That's all. There's a lot of cool things with Raspberry Pi though. If you guys are interested in that, like, go check out like Raspberry Pi things. There's a bunch of different fun things that people have done with Raspberry Pis. And now it sounds delicious. Now I want some pie. But anyway, guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. God only knows. There's gonna be so many people like, oh my god, I want this, or that's Instaban, bro. Instaban. I can't believe you're promoting this stuff. People gonna get banned from it. You're a terrible person. I'm like, I'm not promoting it. I just think it's interesting to do a video trying to show stuff like that. The software stuff, the software like that, that's getting people banned. I don't know about this thing though, but it's at least interesting to know. For the people to know, like, what's up, what's going on, what someone made. Anyway, guys, that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you as always in the next Raspberry Pi.